Hi, everybody, and welcome to another Amicable Divorce Discussion. My name is Tracy Ann Moore Grant, and I am the founder of the Amicable Divorce Network. And we are very passionate about providing education both to other divorce professionals and also the public about how you can divorce in the best position possible, how you can divorce well, how you can have the best information and make your divorce as good as it can be in a bad situation. I'm so happy today to be joined by one of our very dedicated members, Loper. She's been a member for a few years now here in Georgia, and she is a real estate agent, but that really doesn't give justice to all the different certifications that she has. She is a broker and an owner of Pro Simple Real Estate. She lives in Ackworth, Georgia with her husband and 2 children, a middle school girl and a high school boy. Tough ages, so send a little love to Lauren. Real estate runs in her blood, and her grandfather was also a broker and owner and passed the business down to her uncle. Helping people navigate their way through real estate and reach their goals is her full-time passion. And one way that she does this is helping divorcing couples make informed decisions with their real property and partnering with divorce professionals to help make their caseload lighter. So Lauren's a great partner to have. Now, Lauren, you have 2 very specific designations that you have taken extra time and training to get. Tell me about those designations.
Absolutely. So the first one, which really is geared towards the divorce environment, is as an RCS-D, and that is a real estate collaboration specialist in divorce. And for that one, it's mainly focused around assisting divorcing couples or people thinking about getting divorced as it pertains to their real property and getting all the house documents organized for that. And that is a designation in which I did have to take additional courses. And it was actually the one that I took was taught by Professor Murray, who is a professor at Vanderbilt and also trained in Harvard Law School. So really, I got that designation, somebody who understands real estate and is also herself an attorney. So I learned a lot about the important aspects of what people go through for divorce with the mediation and the best times to assist divorcing couples with any data or document gathering that they need. The other one is very similar, is a CPRES, and that's a certified probate real estate specialist. And really, it follows under the same umbrella. It's the same information that's needed for divorce as you would need for probate of an estate that has real property. So in both cases, I'm able to help regardless of somebody going through divorce or through people that are experiencing having to administrate an estate.
Yes. So, and most families touch on both issues during their lifetime. Unfortunately, you have a family member or a friend that's going through a divorce, and elderly parents and sometimes siblings dealing with the sale of the property from the estate. So in being a real estate collaboration specialist in divorce, I'm an attorney. I represent clients going through divorce all the time. How can I tell them to use your services? What is the benefit of working with somebody that has that designation?
Absolutely. Well, one of the best things that an attorney or a mediator can have is a partner that can help keep the case file organized. So there, as you know, there's just so much information that you have to have in order to complete your caseload. So in this case, I help the mediator or the attorney along with the divorcing couples in terms of gathering all of the data, all of the house documents, and anything that pertains to the sale of the house, whether and the sale and also the ownership, the joint ownership of the home. So it becomes something where I'm able to help them find all the documents regarding the mortgage, regarding the insurance, regarding title, giving them that information so they can step back and look at the facts of the house instead of the emotion of the house. And so being able to partner with the attorney to say, look, I've got all the information, I'll take care of anything related to the property, and provide that to everybody at certain times. So there's certain gathering dates that we can have, anything that, where there's deadlines that have to be met. Me also making sure that documents are gathered and presented to everybody. So it's not just assisting one person in the divorce. It is providing the information for everybody to have. So
which is great in an amicable process, because we are hoping that parties are being transparent, sharing information, and everybody's working on the same goal, just to get a divorce, to get a good divorce, and not engaging in hiding documents or trying to trick the other person. It's reasonable people trying to get a good divorce. So that's a really great service to offer and to help out. And in doing that, you're also the listing agent, I would assume. You're also helping to sell the home.
Yeah, so really at the end of the day, that would be great. But I first go in and I take off my real estate hat and I put on the hat of project manager.
Oh, cool.
So really that is ultimately, I want to be able to see, divorcing couples have an opportunity, especially ones who want to do it amicably, because you might have couples that are at the place where they want to, but they're not sure, and they're still going to get just strung up in the emotion, just to be able to give them a chance to remove that emotion and really see what's going on and not have to stress about what they need to do, because it's overwhelming, right? So I help them gather this information so they can look at, do we sell the house? Do we need to sell the house? Or is it even a good idea to sell the house? Or should somebody, that either the house spouse get it refinanced in their name? So at this point, I'm helping them direct to a mortgage lender to say, hey, look, here's your mortgage. Are you going to keep the house, or are you not going to keep the house? So, and then also directing them to an appraiser, somebody who can say, here's much money you'll get, whether you do a cash out, refinance, or you're going to just, sell the home or have somebody refinance for their name in order to keep the home. And, just looking at everything, the house condition, looking at also anything else, like if they've taken out a second. So it's like getting them to the right professional that's going to also partner with myself and with them to help them decide, are they going to keep the house or not?
And it sounds like you're not on either party's side. You're acting more as a neutral person to bring the facts to the table about the real property, which often, if I'm the attorney and I'm the one delivering the bad news of saying, I don't think this is a good financial decision for you. Sometimes, the house is very emotional for people, sometimes wanting to stay there or not. And so that's good to have a neutral person come in to say, I have assessed the facts and the circumstances, and this is my recommendation here, to be a part of the team, to be, in an amicable divorce or another situation, to be a team member, to give that expert feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really great thing to have. The more people that you can have assisting to get everybody to the finish line is good. And so at what point in the process is it ideal for you that an attorney would bring you into the process, or a party would reach out to you about their home?
Definitely the best time, of course, is when they're thinking about divorce, or as they are starting the process, like they've already reached out to an attorney, they're starting to work with an attorney, or they're working together with their spouse and working with a mediator. Definitely at that discovery phase. It just gets more difficult, as once settlement happens. So a lot of times, 50% of the time, I have people come to me that say, hey, we need to sell our house due to the settlement. So then it could be too late to, stop. Guys, hey, get the dog. We talked about this. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Happens all the time.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Well, the number one problem that I see is parties come to me after the fact and saying, I agreed previously to refinance a home and I didn't qualify. And it's, there's really no wiggle room in that agreement. That's now a court order. Or did they contemplate selling the home? And it's just sort of this black hole. I see that often when people do their own divorce. And so that's something we never recommend. And especially when you have real property involved and, taxes and children and all these different complicating factors, you can sign yourself up for something that can't be changed. You can't execute, that doesn't contemplate all the different factors involved. So I know you and I both did a presentation before for DIY divorce nightmares. And so there were some, real estate issues that were involved in that. So Lauren, I want to thank you for your time. How can anybody reach you that would like to use your services?
Absolutely. You can reach me. You can call me at 404-316-3738. That is my direct line. You can also email me at lauren@prosimplesales.com. You can also go to my website it is probateanddivorceagent.com.
Wonderful. Thank you everybody for watching our amicable divorce discussion with Lauren Loper, and tune in for more great advice and information from the Amicable Divorce Network and our members. Thank you.